In this video, I am going to teach lesson 6 sound. Okay, first we will see the introduction for this lesson. We hear variety of sounds in our daily life. Example, thundering of clouds, chirping of birds, mewing of cats, rustling of leaves, music on the radio and television, and noise of vehicles, etc. Each sound has particular characteristics. Sound enables us to communicate with each other. Animals also communicate with other members of their species with the help of sound. Some sounds are pleasing to us and we like to hear them. Example, sound produced from musical instruments. But some sounds are undesired. For example, noise in our surrounding. In this lesson, we will study about the production and propagation of sound, human voice system, hearing, noise pollution, and the ways to control it. Okay. First, we will learn about the production of sound. How sound is produced. Sound is produced when an object is set to vibrate. What is vibration? Vibration means a kind of rapid to and fro motion of a particle. This to and fro motion of the particle causes the substances around it to vibrate. So, by the vibration of the object, we can hear the sound. Okay, so sound is produced by the vibration of an object. Thus, sound spreads to the surroundings through a medium. What is a medium? The substance through which sound is transmitted is called medium. Sound moves through a medium from the point of generation to the listener. Now we will see some activities for the production of sound by the vibration of an object. Okay. First we will see one activity, how sound is produced when an object vibrates. In this activity we have to take the tray of an empty matchbox and we have to stretch a rubber band around it along its length. Then we have to pluck the stretched rubber band with our index finger. What do we observe? Do we hear any sound? When we pluck the rubber band, it starts vibrating. So, we hear a feeble humming sound as long as the rubber band is vibrating. The humming sound stops as soon as the rubber band stops vibrating. From this activity, we are inferring that sound is produced by the vibration of the particle. For example, in stringed musical instruments, sound is produced by the vibration of the string. Now we will see one more activity for the production of sound by the vibration of an object. In this activity, we have to take a metal shallow pan. Then we have to hang it at a convenient place. The pan should not touch anything. Now we have to strike it with a stick. Then we have to touch the pan gently with our index finger. Can we feel the vibration? Yes, we can feel the vibration. Again, we have to strike the pan with the stick and hold it tightly with our hands immediately after striking. Do we still hear the sound? Yes, we will still hear the sound. This activity shows that vibrating pan produces sound. In this case, we can feel the vibration by touching the pan. But in some cases, vibrations are visible. That means we can see the vibrations. Now we will see one activity, how we can see the vibration. In this activity, we have to take a metal dish and we have to pour some water in it. Then we have to strike it at its edge with a spoon. Do we hear any sound? Yes, we can hear the sound. Again, we have to strike the dish and touch it. Can we feel the dish vibrating? Yes, we can feel the vibration of the dish. Now we have to look at the surface of water. Do we see any movement on the surface of water? Yes, we can see the movement on the surface of the water. Now we have to hold the dish with our hands. What change do we observe on the surface of the water? We can see the circular waves on the water surface. Thus, we can see the vibrations in some cases. The above activities show that sound is produced when an object is set to vibrate. The sound produced by vibration is propagated from one location to another. When it reaches our ear, we hear the sound. So students, in this video, we have learned about production of sound. In the next video, we will learn about propagation of sound. Okay? Thank you.